Alright, so this is probably the last 70RL that I'm not basically going to be spotlighting, but it's probably the best of a lot, so let's just jump into it, shall we? So, powered by libc code 1.5.2. Welcome to CaveClimber, or perhaps it's MineClimber. At least that's what it says on the 70RL page for 2015 here. A 70RL by Jeff Ripley. Decades after a devastating explosion rocked the mine in your small hometown, rumors have been spreading. Folks say the explosion wasn't an accident, that it was set deliberately by MineCorp to cover up a terrifying truth. They say MineCorp got too greedy, dug too deep, in their search for the diamonds found down below, and unleashed a terrible evil that lurks in the darkest depths of the mine. The sole survivor of the catastrophe, an old recluse, these days hardly seen by anyone, was said to speak of monsters in the depths of the mine. People around town speak in hushed tones of the great treasure guarded by the beasts in the darkest depths of the old mine. Grabbing an old pick from the mining museum and a handful of rock climbing supplies, you set out to reach the depths of the twisted caverns and find, once and for all, the truth about the rumors. Alright, so this game, and here it basically says MineClimber. So, MineClimber, written by Jeff Ripley, March 2015. Built using my as yet unreleased libc code framework, RoguePie. This is the first project I've undertaken, other than tech demos, with the RoguePie framework. It's been quite useful and saved me lots of time in running this game. I've come up with many new features that will make an excellent addition to the RoguePie. I'm looking forward to adding these features to the framework before releasing them. So watch basically GitHub for them. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's jump into help here, and I'll basically go over the gameplay here. So, you win the game by traveling to the bottom of the mine and returning to the surface with something to set the story straight. Getting to the bottom of the mine will be no easy feat. There will be many monsters along the way. That being said, gravity may be your biggest enemy. Your rope and anchors will get you places you could not otherwise reach. Dig impassable terrain by walking into it twice in a row. This will wear your pick down slightly. Pick up many items by walking over them. Not all items may be picked up. Some must be crafted. So here's basically the basics of this game. You have basically your crafting inventory. You have space to toggle climbing, which is important. There is a bow you can basically craft eventually, but you don't get that right away. So climbing. Climb around the mine by pressing the spacebar. This puts you into climbing mode, where you'll attach anchors to the cave wall and connect your rope to them to reach otherwise inaccessible areas. You may only extend your rope as far as the number of ropes you have in your inventory, and will collect any rope that you have extended when you disconnect from the anchors. Anchors are placed automatically when in climbing mode, and may not be recollected once placed. You may use previously placed anchors to climb on. Keep an eye on your inventory, you don't want to run out of anchors. And then here's a little bit of crafting. So you'll need to craft some items to make it down to and back again. Bring up the crafting menu with tab. Any items you can currently craft will be shown in the list. Select an item to craft it. You may craft new anchors with a single metal ore. You may also repair your torch with one coal and one wood, or your pick with one wood and one metal. The metal used will determine how strong the pick you craft is. You may craft arrows out of wood and any of the metals you find. Again, the material used determines how strong a resulting arrow will be in the combat. Anyways, go back to general here. Alright, so before I basically jump into this, I'm just going to do a quick little quick here because this game is a little bit unstable, so there is that to sort of contend with. But before I basically go on here, I'll note that I basically really like this idea for a game because it's basically a side-scroller this game, just to throw it out there. And it's a really interesting take on this sort of roguelike genre because it basically reminds me of Washock, except instead of Washock being very traditional, this is very much a side scroller with sort of traditional gameplay basically tacked on. And this game combined with Dead Man's Hand from before, I can see this making for a very interesting sort of setting for a game. So you could have basically, like, you're like, hometown, and you have like a mine that you're basically, like, traversing to do like stuff. So I can see that this like being like a good part of like our game, which is basically why like considered to be like not really spotlight worthy, because by itself it's like an interesting concept, but it could be like tacked on to like to be like something more, and this like where it basically throws out, it could be something more, and I could like I actually could have like spotlighted this game because I actually do think it's like got a lot of good good mechanics basically to it, but whatever. All right, so that's basically like the just like the opening for this game. I'm just gonna quickly like put a cut in here, and we'll jump into the game proper in a moment. So bear with me. All right, so let's get to it. MineClimberRL or CaveClimberRL. Let's just take you on. So new game. Generating cave. Now, as you can basically already see, there's basically like a bit of sound to it, so that's like interesting about this game. I'll note by the way there's like something open to this game here because like just to throw it out there basically, you don't always start right next to the entrance like this, so that's something to know as well. Oh, I did that wrong. Let's go snake here. So pick up a silk. So yeah, I'll note that like I sort of fell there for like a little bit, which kind of hurt, but oh well. This guy's venom. This guy. So I'll note basically like how this basically works. You can basically have like 9 like degrees of direction, but if you basically like fall down, you basically like fall in real time until like you actually hit the ground. Because like you're not doing anything else besides falling, right? So there's that. So Alex 4 damage, basically fell down again. We hurt ourselves. And that's actually something to open up this game, by the way. You have to be very careful, like mine, because you can basically like crush down yourself really, really fast and hurt yourself. So that's a thing, but whatever. You have died. All right, new game. And yet again, we're basically right next to like the entrance here. So let's just go snake here. Now, note by the way, if I want to, I can basically like activate climbing mode. And I didn't activate climbing mode, so I just died there immediately, so ow. So let's just like, do a quick check here, basics. Space is a toggle climbing. Okay, so I did hit the space bar, I don't know why it didn't work there. Alright, so here's like a, something a little bit more like, natural first game. Basically, you won't always start right next to like the entrance. You have to like go to it. But we have like a spider here, so it's gonna kill a spider, get a silk, and basically there's a bunch of other enemies basically around here to deal with. So that'll be interesting. So we got that. So yeah, note that I have like a crafting menu here. You can basically craft like string and stuff like that for a bow, but well, I guess we could craft like that, so we can get ourselves a bow. So we got ourselves a bow basically if I want to. So yeah, space is supposed to toggle climbing, but it doesn't appear to be like. Okay, so we're tied in. We're not tied in. We're tied in. We're not tied in. It's not working like very well sometimes, so that's annoying. All right, so let's just tie ourselves in here. So the idea of like how this game basically works, you basically like use like your tie-in mechanic to basically like put like anchors and stuff like that. And you can like bring back your rope and like get down far without hurting yourself. Now, someone basically complained that, like, you know, there's some issues with this game because you can't really tell between, like, you know, the shadows and, like, the rock, which is rock and which is not rock. Like, am I going through rock here, or am I, like, you know, not going through rock is the thing, right? Oh, we found some tin. And of course, we can use tin to, like, craft stuff if I want to, right? You know, arrows, so that's nice. You can also make anchors out of tin, which is nice as well, so nice. Oh, I fell down a lot in distance right there, so, you know, I couldn't really tell where I basically was, so I basically fell down and hurt myself. Now, I don't bother if I tie myself in, like, you know, like this, like, sort of, like, walk through, like, you know, these cracks like that. I'm gonna waste anchors, so I have to be very careful, like, doing that. And of course, it's going down like this is dangerous because, like, you know, if I basically, like, fall, I'm gonna hurt myself a lot, so. There's some tin. But yeah, it's definitely an issue, like, you know, you can't really tell, like, you know, the shadows from, like, the rock, so it's hard to sort of navigate this area. Okay, let's just see here. I've got, like, myself, like, you know, 2 tin, by the way, so I can make like, you know, more anchors and stuff. So I have, like, a lot of anchors, so I really, like, you know, don't have a reason not to tie myself in. There's some water. I note that my pick is getting really damaged here, so that's why I sort of, like, watch out for that. Let's kill a spider there. So far we're doing pretty good at not dying, so that's a, you know, an achievement, I guess. Oh, there's some ore up there. I like this idea of getting ore, so. Let's go here. There's some copper. I can make myself a copper axe if I want to. Now, you know, I can basically fall a couple times without, like, you know, much issue, so that is a thing. Let's see, let's make ourselves a pick of copper and wood. Now I got myself a better pick. There's some more tin. Why do I wish I had a bow? I have a bow. Maybe I just want arrows? Ooh, I can make myself, like, poison arrows. Not that I need them, but okay. Ooh, that hurt a lot. So he fell down for a lot of damage right there. Aim bow is 0, by the way, so. How do you fire the bow? So it's like, you know, some of these, like, you know, controls are, like, you know, not that great, but whatever. The bat up there, apparently. 5 basically waits, by the way, so... I didn't mean to go in here, but whatever. Let's just see here. Fire a bow is enter, so you have to use the enter key to fire the bow. I'll check that when I get around to it, I guess. I don't know what happened there, but apparently, like, you know, we like, you know, got killed by a spider for some reason. But anyways, you get the idea, like, what this game basically is all about here, with, like, you know, the gameplay. I'll go, like, once more, but I thought it was a really cool idea for, like, a game, though. It was like, you know, you're basically, like, you know, a side-scrolling, like, you know, spelunker. It's kind of like Spelunky, except, like, it's actually, like, you know, a lot more roguelike, basically. Oh, I did this by the way, so I could, like, you know, try and get the wood here. Oh, we're full of wood, I guess, so we can't get any more. No, probably there's, like, more enemies basically up here if I want to kill. We get that guy's silk. Like, you don't have to go down, like, right away into, like, the mine. You can, like, you know, go out here for a little bit if you want to. Jump, 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 jump. Now, from what, like, the judges basically, they, like, sort of mentioned that this is a cool, good game, but they kind of wish that, like, it's, like, sort of easier to, like, you know, distinguish, like, you know, where, like, you know, the shadows basically are and, like, the ground basically is, because you can't really tell. And I have to agree, it's, like, very, like, hard to sort of distinguish, like, where is the ground, where is not the ground. Like, yeah, I couldn't tell, like, there was ground there, so I had to use, like, a little bit of, like, you know, my anchors to get down here safely. We are making a distance here, at least. Another dead snake. I have no idea what is up with a spider. It's like the spider is, like, you know, acting like out of time, I guess. Let's get some string. Let's get down to here. There's some more tin. Useful. Let's get back up here. Some more tin up here. Killed that spider without issue. You know, maybe that's, like, the issue, like, you know, when you're basically, like, you know, on a rope, you're very vulnerable to being attacked, and that's like, you know, if I sort of watch out for. That could be a thing. Let's play with this. I'll keep our tin just in case. Ow. I fell down accidentally. Go this way, and yeah, look at that. Basically, that guy's starting to move around erratically because, like, you know, maybe I'm climbing. And that's like, you know, any indication you don't want to be doing that while you're basically climbing around. I'm full of silk apparently. I wonder if I can use like silk for anything else besides string. Bow can be made from string, that's about it, I guess, but whatever. Let's kill that snake. My inventory is full of wood. Kill this bat here before we, you know, get ourselves killed. There's some copper. Don't go this way, so let's go this way. Well, let's mine our way through here. I'll use up this, like, you know, tin for, like, you know, anchors, I guess, at this point, so let's do this. I guess as you go further on, that's when you basically start to talk about, you know, find the monsters in here. I should have brought some water. So I guess, like, you know, we're starting to, like, you know, get thirsty. Nothing up this way. There's some more silk. Hey, look, I can make myself some more rope. So, more rope. That'll let me go further. Here's some water. Hooray, water! Fight the snake there, gets venom. Nothing this way, so whatever. There's some coal. I guess we need to relight our torch. We have the ability to do so now. Ow. It's kind of annoying that, like, you know, enemies will basically, like, you know, go like that, basically, to, like, you know, just go nuts whenever it's, like, you know, I'm already full of venom apparently, so we can't use venom for anything. Let's make some arrows, so... Let's get the tin. We'll use the tin to make some, of these. We'll make some poison arrows. this guy. So if I need to, I can make myself a torch to, like, you know, look around with. So hooray for that. Oh, we crashed again. So, well, there's issues with the game, as you can basically see. It's like, you know, not entirely stable, but, you know, at least I got a little bit fire that time around to, like, you know, show off, like, you know, some more spelunking. Maybe I'll try again, we'll see, but, you know, let's just stop it here for now. Alright, so, I've done a little bit of, like, runs with, like, this game so far, but let's see if I have a good run without any technical issues happening or me dying, basically, because that's the thing about this game. It's not entirely stable, unfortunately. Let's just get going here. We're full of venom, apparently. Well, we already died. Didn't actually, like, you know, plug in our things there. Let's fight that spider. You know, something in the notebook, like, you know, this game, like, you know, requires you to sort of, like, tie yourself in, and you can't really do that until you mine, like, down. You can have issues if you're not careful. Guess there's a map over here. Let's get to it, shall we? A snake. Kill off that snake. Ooh! That was a bad fall. I hope this torch lasts, that's not good. There's some more silk. I'm really getting beaten up by monsters this time around. I'm using up lots of anchors here too. I see some coal in the you know, the walls. That's good. I'm out of anchors though. That's not good. Unfortunately, I can't use coal to make, like, you know, anchors. So gotta be careful. I can't make anchors out of copper though, so we'll take those. Spider's trying to get to me. Nope, we ran out of rope before we could get all the way up there. There we go. We got up here. I mean, I really like the concept for this game, for sure. Ouch. That was my bad. Some tin. Water. So I guess water basically heals you up, so... Water's like your healing source. Makes sense. Whoops, I didn't actually, like, you know, have any anchors left, so we died. Well, let's just try again. I want to, like, you know, get, like, fairly decently into this cave, so... We'll give us a good fur, like, you know, showing what this basically is all about, this game. Full of wood, I guess. Not sure that actually works for grabbing too, but whatever. Oh, that was an unfortunate fall. We'll try once more. Get that wood. Okay, we're full silk, so let's make a bow. That's convenient, we found more wood if I wanted it. We'll get over here. Let's make some more anchors. We'll make some more string. Big drop right there. Found some coal. If I had some ore, I could make some arrows and try, you know, shooting them again, but whatever. Ouch, I did that wrong. There's a bit of healing. I sort of feel like gravity should be in effect when, like, you know, you knock out the ground for something, but whatever. You know, something that could be like really good for this game would be like a score counter, so you can actually see like how far your base has descended. There's a snake there, but whatever. Should have brought some water. We're out of anchors again, so we'll get some anchors going. Yeah, it really shows, like, you know, where's, like, you know, the shroud, where's, like, the ground. I can't really tell, like, you know, I know there's, like, you know, there's like, you know, a path over here, but I just couldn't, like, you know, see it. So I dug my way through it. There's also, like, little things that could be done to, like, improve this game by a lot. Let's make some more anchors. Ooh. That copper. At least there's lots of valuable ores in this, like, you know, abandoned mine. My pick's about to have it, though. So that spider. We may have to make ourselves a new pick soon, with tin. At least they're not running out of coal. Another thing that can be done by the way is, like, you know, you could have, like, you know, different, like, rock that requires, like, different, like, you know, metal space to dig through. But I ran out of, like, you know, stuff there, so we'll do that. I think I'm making pretty good distance, though. Monsters? What monsters? So you guys have to get, like, a, you know, a certain amount of descent. You basically start to, like, you know, wonder, like, what's, you know, the big deal is that down here. Let's just try it. So we're just gonna go like this. Okay, yeah, you do, like, you know, use your bow to basically kill stuff, but it's like not gonna be, like, you know, much indication of it, so that's another thing that can be improved. It's after Grievous, Spelunker. Where's the monsters? I was told to be monsters. Feeling full of coal. Let's make some string, make some more rope. We'll make our anchor here. It's just bats and spiders in here. Ouch! That was unfortunate. I'm being careless. I'm gonna find some spiders now, or monsters right now. Pick up that water. I'm wasting a lot of anchors, going to these places at this point, but whatever. Oops, I ran out of anchors, so... Anchor's 10. It's actually very open, which makes it very useful for finding metals, so... If I can find them, I will. You're close with the basic fire at, I guess, so... Oh, you do see an arrow, fire off, so... Alright, enough going up here. We're not finding anything, so... We'll keep on going down. More water. It's getting really dark. those letters carved in the walls. Okay, we might actually be getting somewhere finally. Doesn't look like any rave I've seen. There's some more copper. Pixabot had it. That's not great. Ooh, what's that? You killed the goblin! Alright, so we're finally getting to see, like, you know, some actual threats down here. More rope. Unfortunately, I gotta save the copper for, like, you know, anchors and, like, you know... That's far down as we go. You know, I think I actually went down, like, as far as I went down, you know, possibly here. Where to explore then? Oh, we ran out of pick, that's what happened. That makes more sense. Duh. I guess we need more anchors, so... More anchors. This is very much a game of luck, by the way, because you have to be, like, you know... very aware of, like, you know, how much like, you know, metals you basically have, and, like, where you can basically find them. Like, I don't have any more copper or tin, so... Ouch. More string. More water. Okay, goblins are getting more, you know, plentiful now. Yeah, I'm looking for ores again. There'll be monsters down here. Oop, I don't have any anchors left. That's something to note, Bob. If you don't have any anchors left, you can't tie yourself in. It doesn't really give you a warning that you have, like, no anchors left either, so... It's definitely something that could be improved a lot, like, you know... Basically, it's a game that, like, you know, it needs a lot of improvements to it. It's not a bad game in concept, but, you know... More need to really be done to make it, like, you know... Well, I went as far as I could. But, you know, you basically got a good, like, just what this game is basically all about from that, like, one right there. Basically, like, you know, the farther you go down, the more you basically find. Well, I think I basically showed off enough, you know, of, like, you know, MineClimberRL. So yeah, I thought that was a game that, like, you know, it really like cements the concept that like you could have like Dead Man's Hand being like so like a sort of hub city as like his tribe and stuff like that. You could have like your character go off and do something else in somewhere else. Basically, this game and Dead Man's Hand is what maybe like really like get into like doing like these some of your like videos, because it really shows that some of the ideas from these concepts, it could be like taken from like these past games and put into like your new concept basically to play with. And like I'd be like, if I was a developer, I make like a sort of like town that's basically like bustling and stuff like that, and you can have like this like mine you can basically go like delve into and like mine for like gold and stuff like that, or you could like be like trying to find like what's basically going on down like this like main shield dungeon. But hope you guys basically enjoyed the video and take care.